Now, 5 major myths and misconceptions. Jacqueline Isaac and her website, JacquelineIsaac.com.
Here's a little story, and it comes with a myth. Many people think that trusts protect your assets from creditors or bankruptcies and so on. But they don't realize that a regular trust just doesn't do that. A revocable trust protects your assets from probate. It protects your assets from the lack of advanced planning so that your families don't have to actually deal with those conflicts that can arise. But a simple revocable trust just doesn't cut it for protecting your assets. However, here's a story about a man who created a trust on LegalZoom. And when he created this trust, all he said is, I'm going to give my 3 children in equal shares everything I own. The man owned a lot of assets. When he passed away, his children came to our office. And they said, we're ready for a distribution. How do we do this? Unfortunately, one child was going through a creditor judgment. The other child was going through a bankruptcy. And the third child was going through a divorce. Horrible. Because the simple revocable living trust that he did on LegalZoom just didn't provide for the fact that his children didn't know how to handle money. And guess what happened? All the money got wiped out, right? Completely got wiped out.
They lost it all.
Everything. Everything was gone. So everything that father worked hard to give to his children to hand down was gone. Why? Because he did a simple trust, a cookie cutter plan, without thinking of the what if situation. So at Stevens and Isaac a few years back, we came up with a plan. We created something called protective inheritance trust provisions. And what we did is we said, nobody knows what's going to happen when you pass away. No one knows what your children are going to be going through. So just in case, let's make their inheritance on a condition that they don't get everything outright and free of trust if they're going through a bankruptcy or a creditor judgment or divorce. Instead, it's going to be saved for them, Ryan, in a pot that says, okay, until your judgment's cleared, until you're done with your big issue, we're going to keep it safe for you. Meanwhile, the trustee can use the money for the maintenance, health, and support of that beneficiary until the problem is cleared. And what you do there is you save your parents money.